Hello everybody and welcome to Necrophosis. We will be plunged into a nightmarish realm teeming with grotesque forms and ominous visuals, delving into eerie landscapes and uncovering secrets in this atmospheric journey through the macabre.
To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
That's a long time. Also, that's a wet sounding skeleton. I'm alive, I think. True waking. I mean, if you could call it that. My brain was inserted into my head. I'm so bony. I haven't eaten in, whoa. Days? Months? Years? I seem to also just be kind of in a pit. What are we interacting with? It wants to witness true waking. Any of you guys true waking? How about you? We have a giant eyeball on a stalk. This seems important. Very important. I now have an eye. And we have another eye. It needs eyes. It wants to witness me. Mad Max style, I assume. Hopefully he doesn't, like, have the spray paint can. I was about to say, where's your other eye? Witness me. There we go. Thank you. Can you, Thank you. So we've technically played, this part, I think. I think this is the demo, but it's been a while since I've played the demo. I thought, you know, it'd be interesting to do the whole game, depending on how much people enjoy it. I'll probably do 1 or 2 parts, just to see. Walk upstairs. This is the realm of death, and no other. Let's see. It's the realm of death and no other. This is where gods are dead and the old ones suffer. Sounds joyous. My eyes! I've been living in a pit for who knows how long. You're extremely tall. Or I'm just
I met a traveler
very small.
from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert."
You could say that.
On the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read which yet survive.
Is
stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear: "My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair."
I'm despairing, all right.
Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
It's a strong opener. Now we can run around. We need wisdom. Wisdom requires payment. So it's been a little while since we've played the demo, so I'll do my best to try to do this quickly, but feeble cadavers try to recall the warmth of fire. I do remember, though, that we kind of need just a series of things. Also, I do not remember this at all. This tongue text. The tongue is full of carvings rendered in an ancient script that reveals the following. The perpetual fate of consciousness. All that exists is condemned to suffer an endless torment, for in this realm life and death are but hollow echoes, stripped of meaning. In this vast garden of bone, each remnant stepped upon belongs to a being that fully matured in a state of eternal unlife. Although completely spent, they cannot die, they cannot rest, nor can they see, speak, move, think, or feel, still forced to exist, yet entirely unable to be. As the body rots and physicality fades, the last fragments of consciousness eventually drift away, forming a oppressive strain of emotion, the spiteful shape of fear, pain, and anger, compounded by the misery of all beings forced to dwell on this plane. To witness this torment, one needs only look up. This is a lovely text on your tongue. So they need fire. These guys are bummed out about something. I think it's his brain. I think he's bummed out about his brain. Which, you know, it's looking pretty good for not being in his head. Also, shockingly, there's flowers. With a repulsive gait, it seems to be in prayer. Okay, buddy. There. You got your brain back. Ah. Such a miserable existence. Well, I'll try to find you a better brain. Crownless royals succumbing to rot. We need a crown. Some guy needs a brain. Got a lot going on for ourselves here. It kind of disappeared there for a second. I remember there being something on the ground around here. It is a little different from what I recall. But I do remember this guy dying. Yeah. So a few things are different. So, yeah, even if you've seen the demo, probably worth sticking around. I remember we have to shoot him down with this gun, but I need a spine first. Missing remnants meant to be trampled. Beyond my grasp. I need your candle. Maybe. Actually, I might just need your brain. It's a pretty common situation I got going on here. I doomed that guy. Or child. Just for a brain. Oh, hey. Token, right? I need this for wisdom. It's a very elegant token. Hey, and the crown. Okay, it's all starting to piece together. Got the crown, we got the coin. I think we need, I think the spine is over there if I see it. Well, let's drop off some stuff. I'm not sure if we have a haste dulls perception. You got that right. But I already got some things. I've got too many things. We need to lighten our load. What's this supposed to mean? A display of bygone authority, pitiful as one's decay is inevitable. I now have Another coin. This one looks a lot less happy, but equally as detailed. I don't remember how to give them fire.
I stand as a monument to this forsaken world, once a servant to a divine god. Eons have passed since the cosmos met its demise. Beware, for this realm has morphed into a somber vault, and now you are woven into its enigmatic tapestry.
Okay, wisdom. That's a real bummer. Death and decay reign beyond all is unmade. Okay, well, as much as I love hearing about my own demise, I have a cannon to fire, I think. If not... Nope, that's not it. Ugh. So many tombstones. That's a lot of rib. The burden is overwhelming. Sadly, somebody has to carry it, because I need that man down. Maybe we don't give them fire. Because I mean, there is that, but I don't remember that giving me fire. Is this your brain? Yes. Okay. Now, here's the moment of truth, because I remember doing this before, and I broke the game, so, I'm gonna find out if I can... Okay. So I didn't break it this time. There was one time where I tried using the cannon, and, it got stuck like halfway, and then nothing happened. Okay, so we have 3 brains. I think that's all we need, technically, for that. Move on. But I do want to check out everything. I don't want to miss anything. How's it going? Oh, there's so many eyes. What do I do with all these eyes? Oh, he needs them. Here you go. I don't remember giving you a ton of eyes before. There's so many. They could have been way nicer to you and just had you keep them before.
Behold, the burden of choice falls upon thee. As the hour draws near, thou shalt stand at the crossroads of death and rebirth. For chaos hath already laid waste to realms untold.
Okay. A little crunchy out here. I don't know if that was super necessary, but I'm glad we did it. Yeah, that was the thing I remember. Yeah, and then I think we just stuffed these brains in here. Move, giant crab. Wait. Did I think I may have mixed up your brains. Wait. Yeah, I think I mixed up your brains. Here we go. There we go. Now it can move. Goodbye, crab. Oh, he didn't go very far. I mean, we still got the job done. I don't quite remember what this is for. If anything, it might just be something to look at.
Our ancient eyes behold the rare sight. A lone wanderer venturing into our desolate domain after eons untold. Bound by the unyielding grip of Necrophosis, we, the Elder Gods, are surprised by your presence. Few like you have dared to tread this path. Yet, here you stand.
I'm not a very smart guy.
Of hope in our eternal suffering. Should you choose to aid us in our plight, freeing Hnum from his eternal servitude, we shall grant you passage to your destination.
Sounds like a great deal. Just pull these bad boys out, huh? I could really use like a big hammer. A crowbar of sorts. I took most of them out. Surely he can do the last one. He's bigger than me. And surely his sword isn't dangerous. I mean, he's on my side, right? He's carrying... Oh, he needs bodies. Oh. Here's one. Here you go. I can help you out. Apparently, I'm doing everything else. I think I mentioned this in the demo before, but this reminds me a lot of like Scorn, I think is what it's called. I could be wrong about the game title. Just this like very like Geiger artwork kind of style going on here. He's very slow. I mean, to be fair, he is suffering a lot of injuries. And then they just get thrown in the hole. There is something down there, though. Will I get that? Oh. I guess so. What is this? Just a lot of faces. Each visage endures a unique form of torment, distinct in nature and intensity. Sounds fantastic. Unbound yet far too damaged, a husk of his former self wasting away before the very gods who ruined him. Well, I guess, you know, this place hasn't really shown its kindness. A thin piece of flesh affixed to the spine has the following etched upon it. Mistreated loyalty. Though all beings rot, the extent of their depravity varies. Divine allegiances and bonds become meaningless once gods come to terms with the sentence they must bear. When power fades to a whisper where a howl of fury once roared, most lash out with further violence upon each other and those below them. A stark reminder that even at the end of it all, some beings will always remain beneath the gods and must endure their whims. As consciousness deteriorates, it shapes the future black for the volatility. Ugh, I can't speak. As consequences deteriorated, it shapes the future black for the volatility of certain cognitions. It's a defilement of creation. It's a lot to take in. I've only been alive dead. I'm assuming I'm dead. I mean, this is like spirit stuff. So, you know, I've only come to consciousness for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes? This being is enduring intense suffering, yet its gaze is filled with compassion. An angel. Though cursed, its empathy remains untouched. Surely we're going to do something horrible with it.
In the cosmic void, I awaken from my sleep.
A coat is talking to me.
A ghostly form, a galaxy's sweep. As you pass by, I stir and rise, a spectral being with starlit sight. I beckon you forth with a shimmering light, guiding you through the endless fright. Towards the gate of death we make our way, but even death's gate has crumbled to decay. I speak of a world once death's domain, now a museum where time's relics remain. Old gods
I'm talking to a coat, mind you.
From ages past, collected here in the cosmic vast. This realm where death reigns, now a museum of time's refrain. And with strange eons, even death may die, as the universe's echoes fade and sigh.
And then he just leaves me. What the heck? But I guess we learned a lot. I don't know what that thing's doing. Oh, my brain. I really shouldn't just plug myself into stuff. But I think I needed this guy. Now who's small? Though, I mean, I am just basically piloting a piece of machinery. But I need to open these gates to Necrophosis. I think that's how they pronounced it, right? Necrophosis? Do we need to open both doors or just one? I could have just cracked it open. I mean, that is all I did. I just cracked it open enough for me. And then he turns to dust. Ah, my legs. Ow. Is my brain back in? I think it made it in. After I suffered egregious wounds. Somebody... Oh, it's that same guy. It keeps praying. Interesting. Okay, well, before we go further, because that's where the demo ends, basically, is like right when you enter the gates. Let's find out if we missed anything. Written in an archaic language, the inscription on the tongue unfolds the following. At death's door, the gate of bone looms tall, adorned with true finalities, a deserving form of lesser gods. Its existence a vast significance of primordial nature granted upon this world by the desire of titans. Beyond it, the first steps into a desolation of marrowless bones drenched in the essence of all that is wrong. The gates may open, but the final cycle has yet to pass, and one that will trigger the divine execution. Guys, I'm getting like a real heavy, like nihilistic vibe. I don't think we made it. I'm getting that vibe. I do love the art style though. So far, I am enjoying everything about the game. I'm curious to see what more will be added. You know, because again, I have technically experienced most of this through the demo. So I'm just curious to see what more I'll uncover. And how in depth do I have to look around? I think that's everything. I'd like to think we don't need to scour every inch. But hey, if I miss something, that just means there's more for you guys to find. Which personally, I think is probably best. If I 100% it, I 100% it. But, to try to find every last inch. Every secret. I think we got it. Beyond the gate. I am beyond the gate. And I meet death.
Of all the beings and deities that have passed through these gates, I never expected consciousness itself to appear. This path was once a flowing river of souls.
Is consciousness a deity?
Now, reduced to mere steps, remnants of what once was. I am curious to see where this journey will lead you. But know this, the path has been sealed, and only payment with souls can grant you passage. Feed my lantern with the souls of the Forsaken.
That lantern or that
I
lantern?
shall open the way that leads into the darkness, for no other path remains to be tread.
I'm assuming he means that lantern. So I need to find people to feed you, huh? I mean, that can't be too hard. There seems to be something here. Whoops. Well, I found some. I found a few, in fact. I might be doing them a favor. Oh, never mind. I only found 2. I just found a few to kick around. Found 1. You are an odd-looking creature. With even weirder feet. I don't know where to take you. He just said, feed the lantern. Is this the mouth of the lantern? You just gotta... Those look like head crabs from Half-Life. You just gotta relax here, man. Baby. I don't know what you are. You're going next. Yeah, you better crawl away.
Our purpose awakens once more at the presence of consciousness itself.
So yeah, I'm just
If you seek
consciousness
passage through
itself.
the darkness, know this: the path is not freely given.
Yeah, Death already told me.
You must feed the entrance, the essence of souls. For only through this offering can the gateway be opened.
How many are we
Beware,
talking, though?
For even consciousness cannot grasp the horrors that dwell within the darkness. Beyond these steps lies a realm of unimaginable terror and despair.
I think we're kind of in for the long haul, though. Okay, in you go. Stuck in dreamless unrest. Malnourished soul eater. Is this not good enough for you, Death? I don't know where to put you. Can I just, like, drop you? Okay, so he's in my pocket. Okay. I was a little worried there that I would have had to have walked back. Vulgar creature hiding from the depths. Do you want whatever this is? So maybe we have to kind of leapfrog our way. We need a better soul. Buh. I don't think I should have gone in there. Oh. Necessary, more flesh and bone will be formed. Oh, so is that like me dying? Wait, do I still have my... Okay. I still have my weird child. Sadly, though, we're kind of just back at square one. I don't know what... Oh. A book. This tablet recounts the greatest calamity, thrown beyond. This land was carved by no maker. It was the darkest stain fading the celestial fabric, an endless desert where the concepts of life and death held no meaning, with silence itself as its only subject and ruler. For eons the land remained untouched, but such quiet was never meant to endure. In an instant, the timeless silence was shattered and defiled, replaced by the piercings of screams of legions, nations, and gods. A total subjugation to decay, manifested by the shape of chaos. Again, a lot to take in. What? This guy makes me see red.
His giant's hand, my tears endlessly fall, fleeing collapsing realms, escaping death's final call. I was a deity of dreams, with spider legs so fine, weaving fantasies and visions, a tapestry divine, entities from shadows and light, drawn to my delicate heart. But dreams turned to nightmares, tearing my soul apart. Trapped within my own creations, in this realm I now reside. Eternal suffering my companion, with nowhere left to hide.
You want to go in the lantern? I'll be taking this. I don't know what I need it for, but I'll take it anyway. Remembrance of an era where the stars still burned across the cosmic plains. So this is just like, I don't know, this is like super death. We're like beyond dead. We're so dead that even dead is dead. Like, the planets, the stars, the universe, concepts, gods, men. I mean, it sounds like literally everything is just dead. Maybe I'm mistaken, but hello. You want this? Here you go. I'm glad to help someone. You probably want to keep that stuff in there, but thanks. What the heck is it? I have like one of those moon balls. Wants to devour. Devour it shall. I don't know what the heck you want to devour though. You know, I ran out of stuff. I need more stuff to feed it. This guy's got arms for hugging. So we need to find something else to pick up to feed him. Unless he just needs more of the same. There were technically, oh, another book. The tablet contains a passage describing the outlines of a morbid rite and its revolting procedures. Horrid infestation. The figure bound to the rock harbors an infestation most vile, with maggots throbbing deep, feasting upon the host and on themselves. The parasites churn and writhe, feeding relentlessly, forming a repugnant corruption. Although raw, there is some order to their ravaging. The maggots take turns in their destruction, revealing a pattern. This rhythm offers a glimpse into the structure of the infestation. That sounds like how people used to learn medicine, where they would just kind of like let people get sick and then they just watch. The tablet is inscribed with esoteric details of self-annihilation, transfiguration through degradation. When skin meets stone, a pact may be formed. Skin rips open, soil tastes flesh, and blood nurtures the depths below. If the earth accepts the red taste, the pact is sealed. Organs rupture, their fluids meant to nourish the things that begin to crawl within. When full, the impertinent ones splinter bone, carrying the marrow to the deepest parts, feeding the most despicable of forms. As the process unfolds, the buried self fades, while the exposed self, mutilated and abandoned, clings to the memory of God, a distant shape who has long since withered, unable to aid its subjects. He seems to be doing okay. He's not complaining. Whoa. Hello.
Come closer, wanderer.
I can't. It won't let me.
I have been bound to this stone tablet since time has lost its meaning. Eons have passed since the river of souls dried up. And I am trapped here for eternity, suffering the relentless curse of Necrophosis. My thirst is unending, a torment that gnaws at my very essence. Find me something, anything, that could extinguish this eternal thirst, even if it exists only in thought.
But do I have the thing for you?
I shall offer you what remains of me, a relic of my forsaken existence.
Well, I'm pretty sure he wants this, because it looks like water. That's all I got, buddy. that's not it. Now the problem is, what do I need a heart for? A stony heart. I'm assuming. Okay, so we have a heart. I mean, maybe he wants to eat a heart. He probably wants something bigger. I don't think we have anything bigger. The walls are making noise. Did I read this? From Beyond. Yes, I have read this. If I haven't, then oopsie doozies. Does Heart need to go in space? Nope. We might. If I remember right, there was something that we could give to one of the dudes in the hole? Now, I haven't read this. The tongue bears an inscription, an olden script that unfolds the following. Terror below. Beneath the gateway lies a tomb, with winding passageways spiraling into architectural enigmas. The walls bend and twist as the curse corrupts its chambers. It is a place inhabited by creatures of spite, their complexity varying, as does their intent and the shape of their will. The passage remains in slumber, dreading its awakening. For even in this rotting realm, certain things must remain out of sight. Well, that's not good. Oh yeah, you. What's your deal?
Traveler, can you perceive my endless torment?
I mean, you're doing better than most here.
Dragonis, cursed with eternal life, but not eternal youth. Now I am condemned to wither, decaying eternally in this forsaken realm. 4 lives I have endured, and 4 masks I bear. Each
And they can't
one
choose.
a fragment of my shattered existence. Yet one is lost, and without it I remain incomplete. A ghost wandering through eons of despair. Aid me, I implore you. Find my missing face, and in return, I shall grant you a coin of ancient worth, a relic from
What's that gonna do for me?
long forgotten.
I don't need money.
Help me restore my final mask, and perhaps I can grasp a fleeting moment of peace in this cursed eternity.
Okay, well, he needs a new face. I know there was still something over here, which was what I was going to check on. I think it was, this one. Well, I found his mask. It's not what I suspected. Hey, buddy. Here's your face. And I now have money. Or just a fancy coin. It says something. Nedatrius Nivrildi. I'm sure I didn't pronounce that correctly at all. I'm assuming it's probably Latin for something. It all comes back to Latin. So there's nothing I can do with these. Raw entity lurking beneath the shadows. Crude being concealed beyond the abyss. I have found the cube. What the heck is this for? Faces of repulsive misery, nothing more. What about you? Oh, whoops. The rotten sliver of flesh is marked with the following words: the black cradle. In the emptiness between life and death lies a void. When the curse seeped into its darkness, the abyss began mutilating its shape in retaliation. In ceaseless devourment, the black forms devolves, becoming increasingly imperfect and spewing forth physical manifestations of itself, while losing grip on its transcendental qualities. The emergence of such crude beings is a mockery of all creation. Well, I feel like we've already kind of crossed that line. I think we have everything here, so now it's just kind of figuring out where to put it. Just dreamless unrest. We have a coin, a heart. I mean, the only other thing is this guy, right? Though you don't look familiar. What's your deal? Wisdom requires payment. I don't remember you even being here.
It's a bit too late for me to pay for my entrance. I was a ferryman of souls, dragging them into the darkness for eons. Yet, the curse of Necrophosis has petrified my bones into an endless mutation, rendering me immobile. All I can offer you now is my wisdom.
Is it how to get out?
This realm has become a prison for some, a vault for others. Ancient ones and forgotten entities alike were brought here to be preserved and to serve as trophies in this morbid collection. Beware, for their anguish and power still linger, trapped within this forsaken place.
Not a ton of help. Okay, he wanted the heart. I still have no idea what this ball is for. Maybe this goes into the stars. It kind of looks like a moon. Maybe? Well... Okay, I just have two now. Once to devour it shall. I don't have anything more to give you. I don't think. I've given you all I got. Unless there's something else. I mean, surely there's something that I can use these things on. I have two of them. Maybe... because the symbol looks like I'm putting someone back together. Necessary more flesh and bone will be formed. Okay, so maybe this is just like a respawn point. There's nothing more to take. Can I climb on you? See if there's anything else I missed. You want them? I mean, I'm not able to do anything with them. He's just kind of slowly stretching his arms. Talk to you. There's nothing I can give. Oh. Is this of importance? No? I guess not. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with the stars. I can't, like, huck these in. Maybe this is it? Maybe I have to just give this to... Maybe they're his eyes or something? I have no idea. Are these your eyes, buddy? Stuck in dreamless unrest. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I got two. I got two for you. Is that enough? No, I need another one. Well, this is awkward. There's so many bodies. And things, you know? Am I supposed to, like, sneak up on one of these guys? They're the only thing that I can really think of. But I can't crouch or, like, you know. Yeah, like, they're pretty on the ball when it comes to me being around. Oh, the door's not being weird. The void unravels, its shadows mourning. Never mind. I don't know what to give. It's gotta be something. The problem is that there's so many weird things that not any below is nevermore, darkness there and nothing more. Okay, well, that didn't help out my feeding thing. I need to find something to feed you with. Okay, so it was on this thing. I guess? I'm not quite sure what we're doing. I'm just picking at a... I think we have to do them in order? Have I just been accidentally doing that? I wish I knew. How many bugs do I need to take? This has to be the last one, right? You gotta be kidding me. It's getting hard because it's taking... It takes forever to get there. Okay, buddy. You're gonna have to deal with your own worm problem. Like, it takes so long that I kind of forget which one I have to do. Think. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Okay. So it's like these three, then this one, then this one, and then right, and then left. Thank God. I think. Are you dead yet? I think I need you. The rest of you can live out your days. I think you were the final one. It took way too long. I guess I should have known. It was... because, like, the one guy was a part of it. And so I should have realized that that was also a part of it. This should be the final one, right? I mean, there's not much else. I've talked to and helped, I think, every person here. Did I do it? Have I earned my right? If that's the doorway, I don't know if I want to go in. It's a pretty gross looking doorway, but here we go. Down below. We're deep in the pits. Hey, buddy. I guess this is... yeah, so this is where we spawn if we die. Interesting. Well, I think that's as good as a stopping point as any for this first part. Thank you again, Dragonis Games, for giving me a Steam key of this game to play. I definitely want to do a full Let's Play of this. It's such an interesting concept. So hopefully you guys want to see it. If you do, feel free to like the video, share it around, comment down below what you are interested about the game. I would like to say everyone's probably curious about the game. This is definitely a very strange, fascinating world that we are experiencing. And I mean, yeah, I would like to think this is kind of just intriguing no matter who you are. And if you want to check out the game for yourself, feel free to do so. There'll be a link down in the description below where you can try the game out for yourself. You can, you know, play through it. You can maybe experience some things that I haven't. I'm sure there's tons of secrets in this game. You know, I'm imagining there's tons of hidden lore that I probably missed even in that first chunk. And to my knowledge, there's still a lot of chapters to go. I don't think we've experienced even the first chapter yet, but I'll have to double check when we go through part 2. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget, leave a like, subscribe even. Every little bit helps. And hopefully I see you all in the next video. See you then.